Well, we're like kids on Christmas morning because tonight the NBA is back and we're back inside Oracle Arena for this huge game between the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. And tonight the Golden State Warriors will be receiving their NBA championship ring. And I'm now joined by legendary sportscaster Mike Shumann. Mike, this is a huge night for the Bay Area, the players and the fans.
Well, no question. The fans, of course. It seems like we just finished the NBA Finals a couple of weeks ago. But it's one of the few sports where they give you your championship ring to start the following season. So for the players, you know, they're excited for the game. Then they stop, they get their rings, they get to look at them, and then, boom, they got to play the Houston Rockets, who want to prove that they're going to be a force in the West this year. Very emotional night. And last year, San Antonio came in here and just destroyed the Warriors. So it's going to be interesting to see how they respond after getting their rings.
And obviously, you know, this is one of these teams that a lot of talk's been about them. Are they one of the greatest of all time, and how good can they actually be?
This is the best roster they've had, believe it or not, after being to 3 NBA Finals that they've had since Steve Kerr's been here. So I think the biggest challenge for him is going to finding minutes for everybody this year.
Yeah.
I mean, they picked up some young draft choices, some free agents, and I mean, they're 12 deep. It's just ridiculous, the roster they have. So Steve Kerr's going to have to find minutes for everybody to keep everybody happy. And you have a little bit of boredom to deal with, because if you've been to the finals 3 straight years, you kind of just want to get through the regular season. So that'll be a kind of a test for them, too, to keep motivated every night.
Fans like to call this arena Roracle Arena. Just for our Aussie fans back at home, how loud does this arena get? Because they say it's one of the loudest in the league.
Well, this could be like a rugby game in Australia. This is how loud it gets. It's, you know, it's right on top of the players on the court. And these are very educated basketball fans, so as a result, they know when to get loud, they know when to be quiet. So, and then when you've had the 3-year run that this team has had, I mean, it's a love affair that's unfortunately going to go away in a couple of years when they move back to San Francisco, but it's a love affair like no other in Oakland.
And the Houston Rockets have added some firepower in the offseason with Chris Paul.
Well, no question. It'll be interesting to see how he and James Harden get along, and everybody's trying to create the super team like the Warriors who compete with them. So it'll be, we'll get a first-hand view of it tonight to see how it works.
Now, this is ring night, but you actually have a ring of your own. You are a Super Bowl winner. Just show that to the camera.
This was the San Francisco 49ers, their first Super Bowl back in 1981, season 82. So I kind of knew what they felt like 2 years ago when they got their first ring since 1975. There's nothing like the first time you do anything, and for us it was great, but the following year we didn't even make the playoffs.
Right.
So it's easy to let down, you know, and get complacent once you've been a champion. And this year, or you know, last year they were chasing Cleveland.
Yeah.
Now they're the team being chased, so that's a completely different story.
Well, Mike Shumann, thanks very much for joining us here on Fox Sports News Australia, and have a great call tonight.
All right, Duncan, no problem.
Mike Shumann there. It's a huge game tonight. It is the Warriors versus the Rockets in the NBA.